game.
But look at who we have on stage. We have the two my hometown hero that's here. We have Nephew, Big Nep, Team Liquid Nephew. But we also have the actual hometown hero from Singapore.
Careful, the bias is slipping out your mouth.
Is it? I was gonna say Xian, the real hometown hero, Xian.
Well,
You hear that?
yeah, they can hear it. I'll tell you what, right? What I've been seeing throughout this weekend or in recent times, you're looking at, like we said, some of the most meticulous, methodical minds in the business right now. So it's a battle of the geniuses. But you know what they say? You got to go a little bit crazy.
You do.
To disrupt their kind of way of thinking.
And I kind of feel like this is how Nephew plays, right? Like, Nephew is genius. He has the tech, he has the execution, but he's ready to make those calls that are kind of like out the textbook. But Xian, I don't want to say he's very textbook. Like, he's kind of like Doctor Strange, where he sees like the options of everything possible, and he chooses the best option there. So if you kind of know what his options are, I don't want to say you can kind of read him, but he might have to think out of the box against this one.
Sometimes unpredictability works out in your favor, but also kind of limits your scope in a couple of areas. But right now, Xian is off to a fine start with punish there on the medium so back. The players are getting a lot better at doing that. And also, when Nephew tries to charge up a store, he's got to be careful which version he does, because I think the Jackknife Maximum still punishes one of them on block. I can't remember if it was the medium or the light version.
Oh, wow. Okay. And again, talking about the spacing where Juri shines, and Xian not ready for that meaty DI.
Ooh, okay. I see you coming with these stylistic conversions there, Nephew. Damn, an air slash and feint as well. We talked about that.
Man, Nephew was ready for that with the drive rush already.
Jackknife Maximum there, delayed crouch fierce. Oh, damn, he flung that out there. Hail Mary, the swing.
Here we go with the feints coming from Xian.
Wait. Oh, he threw.
Oh, the delayed dive kick too. Does try to catch Xian.
He's been doing that against everyone all weekend, and he's got to be careful because, again, if you're charging for the Jackknife Maximum or even delayed heavy kick, it could actually avoid it or punish it. Burn out there.
Yep, not a good situation for Nephew to be in right now. I think this might be it. Yep.
Not much you could do there.
And that crowd.
That's the good thing, but the crowd is a good thing, I would say, the boisterous crowd. But because Juri's level 2 isn't a fully invincible move, that air slash was basically guaranteed.
Yeah, and it was a counter hit, so I think Nephew just went for a wake of light anyways. And we're going to go straight into level 3.
He's going to change the dry engage situation from a tantamount one to have a significant advantage here, Sherry.
And a significant life advantage too. Look at that, there's almost a 50% difference. Perfect carry, Nephew special. Actually, both of their specials.
Listen, these two are precise and accurate in their own right, just in different departments. And the overhead, he caught him sleeping at the wheel there. And now he's going to splurge his level 3 on the situation. And he's going to pull it in this tug of war to get the dry gauge back.
Yep, he's just like, let's even this out a little bit more.
Delayed crouch medium punch there. I was about to say medium kick.
Oh, there's a reversal coming from Nephew, but we have to be worried about the life difference right now and the drive bar. Oh, so ready with the cross cut.
They literally tried to do a hop, skip, and a jump, and it didn't work because they were trying to safeguard their drive gauge. And that's how valuable it can be. You're actually sacrificing your vitality for your drive gauge. No, they said,
and sometimes it pays off, you know? It pays off, but not in there when you don't have enough vitality to live through it.
For the betterment of your gameplay, sometimes sacrifices must be made. Sway, counter hit.
Lots of counter hits. And there was Nephew trying to hard read the throw coming from Xian. Did the instant medium punch, but Xian didn't bite.
Oh, good challenge there from Nephew. With a delay again. Both of these two are very interesting with their delayed crouching medium punches on defense.
They're both doing a lot of delays.
Pressure being applied, good block there, but he's burnt out, unfortunately.
Ooh, what a check from Xian, didn't even bite for the shimmy.
Don't get put in the corner.
But he's burnt out, so he wasn't able to punish that drive reversal. So really good drive reversal coming from Nephew. Nice block overhead.
Just block it out.
Are we gonna get punch straight? Are we gonna see the levels? Oh, what a check on the overhead with the jab.
I think because he got hit by an overhead before, and Nephew's been visiting that well one too many times. So again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but someone can interrupt it or cut the rope.
Yep. Eventually they are gonna recognize the pattern and bust out when they need to.
Okay, I've seen that a couple of times. Maybe DeeJay's Jackknife Maximum doesn't punish that anymore. I could be wrong. Can't remember.
Punish counter, that actually was a punish counter on the wake up jab.
How's he turned out again? Where does Morgan?
There's a couple of jump heavies coming from Nephew, and we are gonna spend the bar here. For sure. Oh, we're gonna reset throw, okay.
Oh, he said, you know what's funny? He done the sway. He saw the fireball, it backed off.
He's like, wait, the fireball's coming at me.
And he was still trapped in the corner anyway.
getting it started early with the drive rushes. Just straight into the throws.
Yes, good choice. I like when people use their own projectile to counter the fireball so she can't get momentum and run behind it. Gonna get a conversion here into the double soback. There's a punish there with the crouching jab, and he's gonna have to cancel into the weekend festival. And he's gonna have to recover as much drive gauge as possible here. Nephew's got some really good choices. He can't firm a combo though, that's the thing.
I mean, all Xian really has to do is keep it safe at this point, right? Like, he has such a huge life lead. Oh no, the perfect
Burn him out, burn him out, burn him out. There you go, this should get the burnout. There's going to be scaling on the drive gauge damage, but this actually should do the trick.
This is such a bad situation for Xian because he's burnt out. He has no super meter.
Checkmate, baby, you've already signed the contract.
Uh-oh. Wait, there's still a bit more. There's one more sequence after this one.
He's going to have to reset him. I don't know how, but he's going to have to do it.
Don't do the overhead. No, look, he went for the overhead. He said don't do the overhead.
He done it once, and he said you can't keep doing that. And as soon as he sees the drive rush, he's just going to interrupt with jab. So Nephew's next layer, he's going to have to delay a button to try and catch that delayed jab.
Exactly. But, you know, this is layers. What if Xian's like, you know what, because I've checked his overhead twice, he's not going to do it the third time, right? But who knows? We're going to have to see what happens here.
Well, Jackknife Maxims have come out instead, and there was a soapback bait instead.
There's that throw punish coming from Nephew, from the signature Nephew.
Crouching this, coming out with malicious intent, changing the tides of battle here.
Dangerous situation for Nephew right now. He's getting...
That's fine. Oh, okay. I like the parry. I like that. That actually spacing on the greatest sobat was working, but the parry actually saved Nephew's drive gauge there, Sherry.
Yeah, that was a situation where I wasn't sure if he was going to have enough to parry, but just like that, that's a meaty setup.
This is going neck and neck, back and forth. That rally of adaptation and stubbornness coming into play here.
And I really like the movement coming from Xian right now. It's really hard for Nephew to lock him down. Like, he's going in and out so well.
Listen, DeeJay's a nimble character for the wrong reasons, I've got to say. But listen, it works out for the people playing him.
It's a meaty crouch strong. Let's just set up, throws, reaction technique this time.
Yes, that is guaranteed. But it's 2 bars, so you have to be very strategical where you do it. He tried to sway away from the drive reversal. Didn't quite work out, though.
Oh, okay. What's the sequence here?
I heard someone in the production team. That's crazy.
I mean, that was a beautiful check on from Nephew with the crouch strong, but he actually jumps himself into the corner.
Is he going to threaten him with the stun yet? No!
What a check from Nephew!
And he didn't around because it wasn't the EX version and the jumping heavy punch.
He did a wake-up back low sway. I wonder what he was trying to read for. Maybe he thought Nephew was going to do a delayed button on his wake-up.
I mean, he said, you like feet? Pause, I got you. There you go. Oh, that was meaty as hell. What was that?
Uh-oh, okay. Throw, another one? No, backdash.
Careful. DP is still an option here for Nephew. Oh, the parry, that was sick. That was actually gangster.
That was a bait.
Yeah, see, he's trying to challenge him after those air slasher feints. Block on the overhead.
Oh, what a trade combo, okay.
It's not enough though, Sherry. He gets a delayed back throw instead. That's not what he needed. The positional advantage is in Xian's favor at the moment.
And there's that jump here. She can't really anti-air, but here's the back throw coming from Nephew. I wonder if... Oh! Nephew is trying to parry. I wonder if Xian's going to read and start doing a walk-up throw or some sort.
Air slasher feints is still fine because he'll block anything if he's ready and prepared. He's been doing it against all the top players this weekend. Don't throw a fireball. Actually, no, he hasn't even got it.
Okay. Back throw again.
All right, please be careful with that fireball because he's got level 2.
That's why he's fainting so many times. Oh, wait. Okay.
Waiting.
Walk on over. There's a parry.
Perfect parry. Is he going to build a level 3 in time? He needs it, and he got it. Hang on a minute. Actually, it's the CA version as well.
It's a CA, but there's so many lights, and it was a perfect
No,
parry.
he's done. That's it.
Just enough. What optimal play coming from Nephew here.
He's had the most pristine parries all weekend, and boy, has he not shown any signs of slowing down.
Yeah, he's just reading his notes. Okay, I just have to perfect parry one more time. It's just like perfect parrying caps locks while he's scrolling down.
Nephew, your hand shaking. I can see his left hand shaking. Can no one see it? Can we get a zoom in on Nephew's hand? I saw his left hand shaking.
It is shaking a little bit, but he's just like, block the light, perfect parry. Block the overheads, if he sways, perfect parry.
Well, here's the thing. What do you do at Xian at the moment? Xian's actually been playing exceptionally well. It's just in a couple of areas. Nephew's been getting the better of him. Some accidental, you know, he's sacrificing the positional advantage here and there. But like we said, perfect parry just makes all the difference. And how do you counter that sometimes? You go for a throw, it gets countered.
Yes, but the thing is he has to recognize that Nephew, again, perfect parry god, but we did see a couple of sequences where Nephew was tap parrying in between his sequences, and if Xian's able to recognize that, he has to, you know, do a feint into a throw instead.
Sometimes the players don't want the throw, though. That's the thing. They want something more, you know?
I mean, if you can time some sort of overhead or, a later button, you'll get the punish counter frames on the tap parry, but that is part of the time.
Counter hit conversion there into the jackknife maximum. And here it is, going to pile on the pressure in the corner, and that should actually be the round.
Or you can just not let Nephew breathe, you know? Just stay on him.
Be fancy with it. With the EX air slasher loop.
That was such a fast round, I couldn't even finish my sentence.
Hey, welcome to our world. Don't worry, get comfortable. You're going to be here for a little while.
A little too quick with the drive rush. Is that?
Not quite. Ooh. I respect the attempt. Close but no cigar. So you're actually going to lose 40% in the process here. Which I'll say about 30 instead.
This is a corner carry.
Try to get a perfect parry there again. Waning moon is blocked.
What a backdash from Xian. Just the perfect spacing right now.
There you go. Look at that.
Feints.
He's playing at such speed and velocity here, Xian. It's very hard to keep up sometimes. But speaking of which, somehow worms his way out of the corner. Gets the burnout here against Xian. And he's about to build level 3 here. Ooh. He's going to put him in the corner.
Yes, but
Looking for Art 1.
Can't count Xian out. He's sitting on the 3 rush. Wake up!
Dash.
Wake up dash forward to get out of the corner. Back throw.
Slippery DeeJay.
Yes. Oh, just a counter hit.
The crouching fierce, one of the go-to prevalent buttons for DeeJay. And these guys go right back in. No time to think. We will play on the fly.
Nice backdash to get out of the tick throw situation. Feint.
Drive rush in into the sunrise heel. Nephew's trying to run away. If it's not a backdash, he's running away. And I like that Xian is always confirming whether it's his counter hit or not.
Yeah,
take advantage of the situation.
There's that perfect parry back throw to put Xian into the corner. Are we going to see throw loops? Nope, not yet. But Xian with his own perfect parry.
Well, after he gets perfect parry, he looks for a perfect parry himself, and he goes for a reversal instead this time around. That's yeah. The throw.
There's a blocked overhead this time. Oh, OS.
Keep him boxed in. Badger him.
So close to being burnt out both sides.
Do you know what? I love those jump heavy punch because not only does it good drive gauge damage, he gives him the frame advantage. He's got a plus and block medium afterwards to keep the pressure going and really scare Xian.
And you really can't anti-air that jump face. It's so difficult.
Oh, because DeeJay will just fly out of the and then he'll get punished forward.
Okay, we see a little switch up in the adaptation coming from Nephew here. We're doing dive kicks now.
There's a sweep there, trying to go for the heavy kick. Got to be careful because it's potentially last round here for Xian. Punish counter with the funky slicer.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Is he going to spin? No.
Oh, not yet, but we are going to take the corner carry.
He's going to have to spend the level 3 now if he gets the chance. So yeah, he's going to have to back away and go back to mid-screen. All that hard work is gone, Sherry.
That's something that just Juri has. What a check with the short, okay? Didn't bite on the shimmy.
Protect there, he's out.
He's out of the corner. Delayed drive rush.
Yeah, see forward throw there, and he blocked. I think, no, he didn't.
Oh,
I thought he blocked.
It was a punish counter, no.
It don't matter. Punish counter on supers doesn't matter. So he's still got it. Air slashes should do it. No, wait, don't do it.
The wake up. What?
No, he's done. He's done. Oh, mate. The level 3 gonna close it out, and it's the CA version once again. And the hometown hero is gonna vacate the premises. And there you have it. Dark Neph has shown up in the building and advances one step closer to qualifying for Capcom Cup. Top 8 in a week. And he's actually won up his position from last week. But again, he still has to await the opponent of our next match there. But boy, was that another riveting set. Absolutely dominated DCQ. But it was a nail-biter against Xian.
God, this was so good. Just the adaptation coming from both players here. Like, Xian, oh my God. I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry, I'm a little speechless. I'm stumbling on my words right now.
Don't worry, I forget I just speak English sometimes too. But yeah, again, the back and forth, not deterred, how they countered each other's projectiles and the perfect parry. Again, when you have someone so, consistent in playing with these parries, it's hard to find out how to get the engines revving, where that momentum should come from, right? And Nephew, at one point, it's pretty difficult because he's going for the overheads. He's been a bit stubborn, being a bit over-reliant on them. And then we saw Xian countered him with the jab interruptions. Then afterwards, he just switched out completely, Sherry.
Yeah. Just here it is, right? The counter to the overhead. But something that Nephew was so good at doing is that there were so many rounds where Xian had so much momentum and it felt like he was getting steamrolled because he was in the corner for so long. But he was still able to shift the momentum. And at one point, it was with an instant jump medium punch just to get away from the throw. And then the momentum just shifted into Nephew's favor there.
Is definitely crazy in the back and forth. So I was actually kind of worried when a lot of these guys were spending their supers, but for good reason as well. And the interruption and challenges. We saw Nephew with doing the crouch medium punch. Xian got a couple of crouching heavy punches on defense as well. But then there was a couple of times where Xian put in all this effort to put Nephew in the corner, but he was low on drive gauge. He was about to burn himself out, not on his own volition at times. So he kind of had to sacrifice all the hard work he did to kind of allow Nephew to breathe, and allowing someone to breathe is not a good thing to do in this game.
Yeah, definitely not. And we saw how there was that one round where Nephew was in the corner, but because he was able to get his low fireball out, he was able to walk Xian all the way back to almost Xian being in the other corner. So Nephew was amazing at building his space back.
He's very good at building his space back, and Juri's a character that monopolizes space. I've been saying this with Ringe. Shout outs to Ringe. She monopolizes space really well, and boy, did we see Nephew take advantage of that. DI, that was brilliant. I don't think, could he have cancelled?
Not off the strong, right? Actually, you can do it off the strong.
No, so it's special cancelable. I'm thinking what would have been a good idea. If he was confident in just doing 3 lights, the light actually probably would have stopped the DI in time. But either way, the moment the first jab came out, I think Nephew already made the decision. He was locked in and said, you know, I'm doing DI, whatever happens. Like, you know, throw caution to the wind.